Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a lovely day so far. We are going to be putting on a little bit of makeup and I'm going to have a little chat with you guys because things are changing, but all good news, don't worry. I'm a little bit run down. I wouldn't say fully sick, but you can kind of hear in my voice that it's a little raspy. I got a couple of things. So a couple of those things are the e.l.f. Soft Glam. I'm so excited. I bought this as soon as it came out. So I'm really keen to try that. And then I also got the Ilia Lip Sketch Hydrating Crayon. I tried this at work and it's like my perfect pink. So I'm very excited to try this. I ordered the Salt and Stone deodorant from Sephora and I just ordered one thing. Self-control. Very high, but I had some points to use that were going to expire, so I got this. I'm so excited. We're going to wear this today. This is the Air Dry Golden Glow Dream Screen 50 Plus. This is an Australian sunscreen brand and I got this for, I think it was 100 or 200 points. I think it was actually maybe only 100 and I got 10 mils. So basically it was a snap and I think it's like, then you put that to close it. So it's not great, so I really need to use this up. But I'm very excited to have this because I was actually going to buy this and then I saw that there was the 100 points. I was like, you know what? We're going to try this first. I probably will end up buying it anyway, but I'm really happy to have a little 10 mil. And then I had a moment at Mecca. I bought my favorite, this is a repurchase of my favorite concealer, the Hourglass Vanish. This is a brightening shade. And then I bought two Western Atelier. I bought the Petal Blush that is very well known. I think it's their bestseller. And then I bought the Contour Stick and Biscuit. So that's what we're doing. And the rest of the stuff is in this little bag. And the reason why, as I explain what's going on, this is going to be my sunscreen and my primer all in one because I believe it says it's great under makeup. And it's kind of got a moussey feeling. I put this on this morning for the first time. It's now the afternoon, but we can do another sunscreen situation. And this is the glowy one. So it's got a bit of a glowy tint as opposed to their regular one. And it does have a scent. It's alright, it's nice, but I don't really care about sunscreen having a scent or not. We can see that it looks nice, hey? Very glowy, la-dee-da. So, I have a small makeup bag because I am packing this house up because guess what? Vinny, my husband, and I, we bought a property. We bought a property and we paid the deposit like 2 days ago, so I can officially say, like, it's pretty much official. We still haven't settled, but we're packing this house up. So I'm currently in rental and I'm going to do some of this Bobbi Brown eye base. Because I had makeup on, I removed it. I just want a little bit of hydration under my eyes. So we're currently in rental, but we're in a 3-bedroom house. We are in a nice suburb right now, like relatively nice suburb. So we are moving because this is like, okay, let me just rewind. I live in Sydney. Sydney is one of the most expensive places to live in the whole entire world. So could we afford to live where we rent? No. So I am moving to a more affordable location, which is quite a big move in the sense that I have to change daycare for my 3-year-old son and school for my daughter. My daughter's in kindergarten. I'm going with the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. This is in the shade 15 Fair Warm. This was a guess off of their website. I've previously gotten a fair neutral and I didn't like it. So we're trying something different. I'm going to use a sponge maybe on one side and then maybe I'll use a brush on the other side. So this is a medium buildable coverage, long lasting, 1% hydrating hibiscus complex. It just reads like exactly what I want. It's supposed to have like a natural kind of matte finish. Not matte, natural finish. I think a natural finish. Soft Glam. It's hydrating, but it's also long wear, so it just really sounds like something that I like. If we look at my neck, I think that's a good shade match. Because I have redness. Sometimes you probably look at me and go, girl, that's the wrong color. But once it's all blended, it's not a bad match. I'm like neutral and warm. It depends on the company. but I am a warm leaning neutral. So I thought I'd try the warm because I didn't like the neutral. Anyway, so we're moving like 40 minutes away from where I am right now. So a pretty fair way. It's a lot of change. I feel really sorry for my daughter because she's in kindergarten and she's just finally starting to settle in. But at the same time, you can't really plan these things, and she is still young enough that we can do it now and she can really settle into the next school. Because where we haven't bought a house. You need to be a millionaire to buy a house in Australia. Sorry, in Sydney. So we're not millionaires. So we haven't bought a house, but we did get a townhouse. That is the next best thing, really. So it's 2-bedroom, but the garage got converted into a bedroom. So it's like 3-bedroom, which is hard to get in Sydney. And which is fine because it's in a suburban area, so there's parking. But it's walking distance to the school and a shopping, little local shopping centre. And it's really close to, I'm not going to tell you where I'm moving to, so don't even ask. But it's close to a Westfield as well, like a major one. So it's going to be very different. It's going to be not what I'm used to. I'm excited because it's like, I don't mind change. I'm not afraid of change. But for me, I'm more worried about the kids. I think my son will be fine because he's so young. He doesn't really know what's going on. But my daughter knows what's going on. So I'm trying to be honest and open with her, and she doesn't want to move schools, which I understand. But I'm trying to encourage her that she's going to make even better friends at the new school. So we've got the shade Cream, which is actually more of a pinky tone, but it just shows up as brightening on my skin. So this foundation, before I go in with that, I'm only going to do a tiny bit. This is very full coverage. The foundation looks like really natural. It's dewy, but it's not like oily. And I can feel that it's really set down. I can feel that it's going to stay. And so I think I'm going to like this. The true test is how it lasts. I'll probably wear this through till tonight. So I'll probably get maybe 5 hours or 5+ hours out of it. I'm just after midday right now. We'll see how we go. Yeah, I'll write a comment how I feel about it. And I never used a brush on this side, but honestly this looks good. I'll definitely use it again in another video. This will not be the last time. I bought it so I can review it for you guys. I would actually ideally like to do a dedicated video to this foundation. So maybe I'll wear it again tomorrow when I go to work, because that's how I get a really good understanding of how a foundation wears, is when I wear it at work under hot lights and for about 10 hours. So maybe I'll do that and take some photos and do like an actual video. That would be ideal. So yeah, I'm very overwhelmed because it all happened very quickly, like very quickly. So obviously this has been something I've been wanting for a long time. So that hasn't come quickly. But in terms of once we were ready to look, we found something really quickly. And the reason why it was quick is because the owner wanted to sell. And so we got a good deal. We have to fix it a little bit before we move in. I think that's kind of where you're at if you live in Sydney. Getting a beautifully renovated place as your first home is not for everyone. It's because it means you're instantly paying more. So we saw this as an opportunity to invest a little bit of money and get it to a point that when we do resell, because we know that a townhouse is not our forever home. Our goal is to have a house with land so that I can garden and the kids can enjoy. We want to have a home that we can invite people over, you know, have a barbecue. Like, that's what we want. But that's a long-term goal. When you live in Sydney, you don't just get a house. So where this is our like stepping stone property to get into the market, do it up a little bit. It's got good bones, so it's got good potential, and it's in an area that's central enough to have really good resale value as well. That's kind of our goal. This is in the shade Biscuit from Western Atelier, and I don't have a bronzer, so I'm just going to add a little bit more of this. But this looks really nice, and I think these two layer very well together. I think they've got a similar vibe of that natural but long wear product, and that's why I love the Western Atelier, is that they're a cream but they are going to stay all day, which is what I need and what I love. Because as someone with oily skin, I love cream products, but I don't like them when they're too balmy because they don't stay on my face. That looks really nice. I thought about getting the mini and I was like, but I'm gonna use it. I know I'm gonna use it. And the minis don't have this luxe feel. So like the mini you're paying, it's half the price, but you get so much less product and you don't get the luxury experience. So I'm like, why am I paying a luxury price for no luxury experience? And I thought, like, I love Westman Atelier cream products, so I know that I will use this. And it just looks really nice. I think I want to powder before I do my blush because I want to see how it goes. And that's what I was kind of saying. I've got everything in this little travel bag because I'm packing everything up. And I have filmed my everyday makeup drawer. I've just got to edit it. It'll probably come up before this video. And it's a little bit different. Instead of redoing my drawers, I put everything into here. So everything's mini so that when I am moved, I'm not trying to search and find makeup. I'm just trying to make my life a bit easier. So I've got, it's almost like I'm traveling. Well, I am traveling. Just not overseas or anything. So we're still in the midst of everything. We haven't moved. It's all still pretty brand new. It's exciting because we've got a good resale kind of value property. So we need to redo the walls and bedroom floors just because it's been a little bit neglected. But that's kind of standard stuff when you're moving into a new home anyway. And then over time we're going to renovate the kitchen. It definitely needs to be renovated. It's not in great condition, which hurts my heart a little bit because I'm a cooker. I love cooking. But I will survive. I mean, I've never really lived in luxury living anyway. If you live in Sydney, you know that there's a lot of old houses and it's pretty basic living. For something that's so expensive, it's pretty basic living. So I am used to that. And I'm not going to be putting my dream kitchen in there. It's going to be a kitchen that's good for resale. So what I mean by that is like neutrals, basic, modern. Whereas I'm more of a, my mother called me, I've lost my train of thought. So we're just going to continue with makeup. So I have powdered. Everything looks really nice. And the thing is, oh, that's my mother again. But what I wanted to say is everything looks really natural with the powder as well. Like I know that this is a good powder. Everything just looks really natural. Really impressed. I'm going to do my eyebrows. Where's my eyebrows? I've just got the Mecca Max. This is a, what do they call it? It's a powder pencil. I don't feel like it's a powder pencil. I feel like it's just a pencil, but I have the shade Ash Blonde. It's not my perfect shade, but I don't feel like the Mecca Max shades match me perfectly, but that's okay. I make it work. Surprisingly, it's actually a bit too dark, even though it has the name Blonde in it, but it's so easy to use. And I wanted to keep this one with me because it's a pencil. I know it's going to last and not run out. So I wanted to have enough product that if I ran out, I wouldn't have to go through my drawers. And with micro brow pencils, they tend to not last that long. So I didn't want to risk it, you know? Not me, not makeup. I can't risk it. And you might hear the rain. It's really raining today. You might hear the rain in the background because my microphone tends to pick that up. Anyway, so I'm actually really excited because I'm going to be owning property now. Guys, it's not everyone's dream, but it's always been my dream because I want to make a house a home. Like, I'm very homely like that. Like, I even have I haven't been active on it for a long time, but maybe I will get more active on it. I had like more of like a homemaking channel. I love making things from scratch. I love gardening. So this isn't a place with a big garden. Like where I am now is much bigger, but it was rental, so I was only using a small portion of the garden, so I didn't destroy their garden. So we have like a little courtyard that I'm just going to turn into a garden haven, and there's a patio undercover for the kids to play, so there's still play area, and I'm just going to take over wherever it's green. If it's green and if it has soil, I'm taking over. And I'm thinking of doing more like vertical gardening. And I'm so excited. I really want to take you on that journey with me. So I'll have my vlog channel linked down below. I call it a vlog channel, but it's more like a homemaking channel. So if you are interested in that kind of stuff, definitely follow me over there. I have not been active on it on a long time because just I've always known that we've been saving to move. So I kind of stopped majorly gardening, and I hate my kitchen here. I didn't like filming in this house because the kitchen's just gross. It's rental, like all the grout is gross, like, but they don't do it up. They just rent it to the next person. And that is Sydney rental in a nutshell. And look, my landlord's lovely, there's no shade there, but it's not how I would like a kitchen to look. Like, I felt like it made me look dirty, even though that was just the condition of the house. And I didn't like putting that on camera. So maybe I'll be taking you through my like house and garden journey. I'm so excited. And also, we're using the 3rd bedroom as spare bed for my family. My mum lives far away, so she visits a lot, so bed for her. And then the rest of the space, I'm gonna have a little filming corner. And I'm gonna be able to have like a proper filming corner. Like right now, this black thing, that's my husband's photography stand thing. And it's just there and I can't move it. I can't move it. But I've been trying to, this is the best that I can do without disturbing the walls or investing in anything. Now I can like really invest in a nice cute little background. I want to have a permanent filming space. Like right now, I have to set everything up every time I film because this is my dining room table. So I'm hoping that having a proper setup will allow me to film more regularly and just have my own little space to film and connect with you guys. I would love to do more live situations. It's just a bit difficult when I'm in my living room, in my dining room with all my family around. So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm really excited to settle. I'm always felt very unsettled because living in rental is very unsettling. It's not your forever, it's not your space, it's someone else's space. I forgot an eyeshadow brush, but I'm not bothered because I'm using this and a cream shadow, so I'm just going to use my finger. This is the L'Oreal. I think these are discontinued. If I can find a link, I'll link it. I'll always have my makeup link down below, but I just bought it so that it's like a nice nudie shade because I'm using a cream shadow. I just wanted a transition shade. I still haven't used my blush. I'm getting too sidetracked. Yeah, that's perfect. I just want something in between because the Petal blush is very neutral, which is great. That's why I got it. I was like, look, they have some really pretty shades, but I think I just want the basic. I want the basic one. I want a high quality basic blush that I can use for every day. I do have all the colors of blushes, like I'm not short of colors. That's great. And then the eyeshadow, that's what I wanted. Because the lip is more matte and I'm a bit dehydrated, so. I am trying to do this in a time crunch, as per usual. I got half an hour. I did want to also film my empties video. I don't know if I'll have time for that. So for eyeshadow, I'm using the By Terry Ombre Black Star and Bronze Moon number 4. I can just go that way, but I think I'll do it. This is my favorite way to do it. It warms it up on the finger, and my finger makes it blend much better than if you just draw it on. I just prefer this way. I think it's so much easier, and I've literally used no tools to do my eyes. This is just a really nice everyday. It's kind of smoky, but it's soft enough. I call it an everyday smoky. It's original. So I'm officially entering the Sydney real estate market. I can't believe I'm saying that. It's been such a hard journey for me and my husband. If you don't know, my husband's from Nigeria, so I met him here, but he was a student. So we've had to go through the whole visa process. It's not been easy. It makes me emotional just thinking about it. It's not been easy dealing with someone who's not from this country and seeing how our government treats those people. I don't like it. And even though he was marrying an Australian woman with a child that they share, it was still really difficult. It's a very long process. In total, it took about 6 years for him to become an Australian citizen. And it's a very emotional topic for me because it was not easy. It's not been an easy journey. Being married to someone who is not from this country is very hard to watch them be away from their family. It's been a very hectic few years, and I'm just feeling very grateful that we're now able to, we're married, we've got 2 kids, and now we're really just entering into that stable lifestyle that we've both been desiring so badly, because it is so hard to enter the Sydney market. It is so hard. It's so unfair. Like me, I'm from Sydney. I'm born and raised in Sydney. And it's like it's this unattainable thing for people of my age. And it's not right. It's not fair. We're not going to go into the details of it because I could talk your ear off for 5 hours about how bad it actually is. So this is the shade Petal. But I think I'm getting emotional because I'm feeling grateful for how far that we have come under the circumstances and under the cards that we've been dealt. And I'm not saying I'm unlucky. I'm just saying it's not been easy, you know? And I think a lot of people can understand that living in Australia. Like, yes, our country is beautiful. We have so much to offer, but it's not easy living here. It's very expensive. And I think even a lot of people that come here on visas or migrate here, they all say the same thing, that this is an extremely expensive country to live in. You can't survive unless you have a really hard working ethic. It's quite difficult. In saying that, I'm now in a position where I am entering that. Yeah, and it's exciting. It's very exciting. And then hopefully in 5 years I'll have another video where I have bought a house. Our goal is to try and pay it off fast. That's part of, like, I told you I was looking for a new job. I haven't found one. We are kind of entering into a recession in Australia. I think a lot of the world as well. So it's been hard finding a job. I've had interviews, but I haven't been successful. So I'm going to stay at my job, I think, which is going to be hard because it's really far away from where I'm moving to. But I'm too scared to be unemployed. I'm too scared. So we're going to see how we go. I'm still looking for a job, but right now I'm prioritizing moving the kids and moving us, and then maybe looking for a job out where I live. Because when I was looking for jobs, I didn't know where I was going to be living. So it was kind of hard to, you know, apply for certain jobs. I was like, oh, I don't know, is that going to be too far? Now I know where I'm living. I feel like I can apply for jobs with more certainty. And maybe that's why I haven't been successful in getting a job. Maybe it's just not working out because it, you know, in the big picture, I wasn't ready. I'm just using this mascara, the Curl Bounce. I don't love it, but it's in my little bag. I don't have a new mascara that I haven't shown you. But I think I'm most excited to show you this lip product because I'm obsessed. I tried it on at work. I loved it, but I was like, Sam, you don't need another lip product. So I just ignored it. I ignored it. And I thought about it for the whole week until I went back to work. And then I was like, no, just buy it, Sam. You're going to use it. You are going to use it. And it's a product that I can wear at work and sell. So I was like, meant to be. I am loving this supernatural makeup. Like, I'm loving this. All these products are the kind of products that I will reach for. This foundation looks beautiful. I would say because this powder is not a full matte, I still look really glowy. However, my makeup is set. So lastly, I did bring this for the blue thinking that this might be too yellow, but I think it's all kind of worked out. I think it is a really good match. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks too yellow when I first put it on, but once I blend it out, I think it is the perfect color for me. I'm pretty happy with it. So I won't be using that. Once again, we'll go back in the box for another video because I always have a new lip product. That's the problem. So this is the new Ilia. They look like this. They are a lip liner and lipstick all in one. I love the natural pencil look. So it's called the Lip Sketch Hydrating Crayon. I have the shade Pink Door. This is the lightest shade that they have. They had a lot of more like deeper neutrals, which is really nice. But this shade, if you have a pinky toned lip like I do, oh, perfect. So I'll show you as a lip liner and then I'll fill it in. So it goes on creamy, but it dries down like a very natural matte. So it keeps its hydration while still being long wear. I've been selling them to everyone because it's such a good everyday lip while still being long wear. Oh! Love it. This reminds me of a Savvy lipstick that I had that I think I discontinued and I finished the whole lipstick. It was like my perfect pinky nude. Isn't it so nice? I'm obsessed with it. I love it. I love it. So we have this. I think I'm going to love this. I'm going to wear it tomorrow, guys. And I think I might do a little baby dedicated video. What do you think? Let me know. Love, I already know I love this. That's why I bought it. This is a repurchase because it's my favorite concealer. And I was like, Sam, you don't need another concealer. But I was like, but it's my favorite. My birthday's coming up. This is my favorite. Like, when you're a makeup girl, your birthday makeup is actually very important. Very important. And this is my favorite concealer for my birthday. So, and then I've got my NARS Radiant Longwear in Deauville. I don't think I'm a Mont Blanc anymore. Mont Blanc is too pink. So I'm more of a Deauville these days. So I feel like these two are going to be my birthday makeup. That's what I brought with me in my little bag. I've just got a bunch of samples. So they don't take up any space. Overall, I'm pretty happy. Thank you for your support. Don't worry about me. Sometimes I get emotional talking about that kind of stuff, but I'm totally fine. I'm actually very happy. I'm very excited. I'm just a little bit chaotic as per usual and a little bit scared of the unknown, but I'm also very excited to go into the next phase of my life, and that's what's happening. I'm going to be changing jobs at some point, and I am moving into a home that is ours. So it's the next phase of my life. I'm terrified, but I'm also super excited. So I thank you guys for your support. You guys are my number ones. Like, I never take that for granted. That's why I share my life with you, because I care about you guys, and I love how you are just genuinely the nicest people, like just genuinely. And so I really thank you. I'll definitely see you in my next video. I'm really going to try and stay on top of filming, even if I film a bunch, so that when I'm moving I can just edit and not have a filming space. I'm decluttering my makeup, so I'm going to try and film those and have those while I'm maybe moving and don't have anywhere to film. So I'm going to do my best to keep on track, but if you do see that maybe I'm missing for a week, that's probably why. But thank you so much guys. I love you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.